Number 6b says expand 2x plus 1 to power 3. And the solution is this number has very many ways of doing it. There are many methods and approaches that can be used to solve it. And I'm going to use 3 methods to solve the same number. Method 1 is operation of brackets, which is a manual method of expanding and removing the brackets. Method 2 is Pascal's triangle, also called the addition triangle. Method 3 is the binomial theorem, which is under binomial expansion. So, beginning with method 1, method 1, which is the operation of brackets, will be 2x plus 1 to power 3. Remember, if you have a number, example, if you have a number a to power 2, this implies that you multiply a by itself twice. This is a times a. And if you have maybe c to power 3, it means c times c times c. So this power here tells us the number of times we need to multiply this number, which we can call the base, by itself. So the power tells us how many times should you multiply the number in the bracket by itself. So as you can see here, it is power 3. So we need to multiply 2x plus 1 by itself 3 times. So this is 2x plus 1 power 3 is the same as 2x plus 1 times 2x plus 1, and again times itself 2x plus 1. That is the implication of what we are doing. So to make our work simpler, because to multiply all these at once, it can be hectic. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to pick the first 2 brackets and I operate them and I first get the result. So picking those 2 brackets, that is 2x plus 1 times itself 2x plus 1, I first multiply them and I will consider this after getting the result of these 2. So let us multiply this. Remember, in operation of brackets, every term in one bracket has to multiply every term in the next bracket. And to show this, I will say this 2x here, which is the first term of the first bracket, should multiply the 2 terms in the next bracket. Therefore, I will have 2x into, then you copy the second bracket, that is 2x plus 1, close it, and then you go to the next term, the second term of the first bracket, which is 1. So this 1 here has to multiply all the terms in the second bracket. If you look at this one, it is positive, so we shall put here plus 1, then you multiply it with the second bracket, which is 2x plus 1, and then from here we expand, or we open the brackets, and then we simplify. So 2x times 2x gives us 4x squared, 2x times 1, it gives us 2x. That is the expansion of the first bracket by 2x. And then the second bracket, we have 1 times 2x, it gives us 2x. 1 times 1, it gives us 1. And then we simplify by collecting the like terms. The terms in x squared is only 1, which is 4x squared. 2x plus 2x, these are like terms, so we shall add 2x and 2x, and that gives us 4x. 1 is a term independent of x in this case, so it is a term alone, so plus 1. And we have expanded these two and we have simplified. So we can see clearly that the result of the multiplication of these first two brackets is 4x squared plus 4x plus 1. That is the result. So now that we know this value, we know this result, we can now say 2x plus 1 to power 3 will be equal to the whole of this first two brackets here is what we have got here as 4x squared plus 4x and plus 1. Those two are in this together, and then we are multiplying the result of the multiplication of the two brackets by the last bracket, which is 2x plus 1. Now again from here, every term in the first bracket here, there are 3 terms in the first bracket. Each of these terms has to multiply each of the terms in the second bracket. Therefore 4x squared should multiply the bracket of 2x plus 1. Also 4x here, which is positive, a sign before any number is the sign of that number, so this 4 is positive, this 4x is positive, so we shall use here plus 4x, and then that 4x multiplies the second bracket, which is 2x plus 1, and even this one is positive, so we shall say plus 1 again into 2x plus 1. Then from here we open the brackets by the coefficients in front of them. What is 4x squared times 2x? It gives us 8x cubed plus 4x squared times 1, we get 4x squared, and then we come 4x times 2x, it gives us 8x squared, and then 4x times 1, it gives us 4x. 1 times 2x is 2x, 1 times 1 is 1. So we have opened all the brackets by the coefficient that were in front or before them. I have written here 8x squared, but 4x squared times 2x should be 8x cubed, not squared. I don't know what I said on expanding this, but I've seen I wrote 2. 4x squared times 2x is 8x cubed. Yeah, that is now correct. And then from here we collect the like terms. When we collect the like terms, we look at the terms that have the same powers of x. Like here we have 8x cubed. It is the only one with x cubed here, so it is a single term, 8x cubed. And then we go to the ones of the square. There is 4x squared here, then there is 8x squared here. Those are like terms, we add them, we shall get 12x squared. And then we look for the terms in x. Here we have 4x plus 2x, it gives us 6x, so here we shall say plus 6x. And then we look for the terms independent of x. Like in this case, this one is independent of x, so plus 1. So this is the answer, simply because we have multiplied the term or the base 2x plus 1 by itself 3 times, and this is the result we have obtained using method 1. And even the rest of the methods are going to give us the same answer as this if we work accurately. So this is the answer to example 6b using the method of operation of brackets. It is important for you to follow and see how we do the Pascal's triangle and even the binomial theorem, because the examination can be specific. They can say expand this using Pascal's triangle or expand this using binomial theorem. So in that case, if you do not adhere to the given method, your solution can give you the right answer, but they will not mark it because you are using a different method than the one the examiner intended. So that is the solution using method 1. And as a reminder, we have Vision Plus, and if the materials are helping you, then let them also reach your friends and classmates. Thank you.